Lawyers have revealed details of the defence they will mount for two British women who they insist were forced to carry cocaine by an armed gang. Melissa Reid and Michaela McCollum are accused of trying to smuggle drugs worth over £1 million. And Michaela's lawyer said she only agreed to take the drugs from Peru after being kidnapped and held at gunpoint, as Cordelia Lynch reports.
Is she okay? Is she okay?
Melissa Reid's father faces the cameras, about to see his daughter turn 20 in a Peruvian prison. A few weeks ago, she was partying in Ibiza. So was Michaela McCollum. Now they must prove they're not just another pair of drug couriers on a well-travelled route. Michaela's lawyer has begun their defence.
They were both taken advantage of by a gang, up to 14 men with guns, and she was under severe pressure and fear during this process. She wasn't offered any money. She was threatened and held. I think there is hope, but it depends very much on the prosecuting authorities here as to whether or not they're going to do this in a fair way, because the process here seems to be that once you're charged, there's no bail.
And the women aren't getting a lot of help from the holiday haven they left behind. The Spanish police deny their white island is a well-oiled drugs machine and claim coercion is an unlikely story. But those who've represented people accused of drug trafficking are less quick to dismiss.
The fact that they're saying they were forced or threatened into doing this type of activity is absolutely credible. It's certainly a feature of these types of drug gangs that they do cajole, threaten and frighten people into acting for them. They use lots of other methods, but certainly threats of violence, and including putting guns to heads, is nothing unusual.
Melissa told her father those guns and the gang watching over her kept her silent at Lima Airport. Michaela claimed she didn't know the aspiring nurse in Ibiza, but they were both working the bars and clubs on the island. 700,000 Britons flock there every year. And the consequences can be severe. Next week, these two young holidaymakers will be formally charged, accused of being drug mules.